I was looking for some good motorcycle moments compilation, but unfortunately there was not really much to see on YouTube. But leave it up to a fellow Dutch homie to come in clutch. Crash Bandito NL, my man. Link will be in the description to the original video, so you can give this video a like. We are looking at motorcycle close calls. That sounds pretty cool in my opinion, so we are watching that together. Alright, from a Dutch homie. I mean, I just saw NL and I felt the patriotism rise in my heart.
We have some insane footage of a motorcyclist speeding on his Ducati.
Ducati.
He was going way too fast and almost collided with a car that was turning left.
Ooh, shit.
It was a close call for sure.
Oh, you see the snap? You'll be driving you'll be driving less fast from now on, right? Can we assume that? Is that a fair thing to assume? Right? Right?
The motorcyclist followed the rules, but the truck driver was not able to see him due to his blind spot.
Oh my god, we talk about this so often. Why when turning do people always just go to the most outer lane? It happens so many on these types of intersections, and I just wonder why. Why does that happen?
This highlights the importance of being aware of your own blind spots as well as those of other drivers.
At least no middle finger. I feel like
to stay focused and prepared for anything when driving.
I understand, because like being a biker is kind of dangerous, right? When cars hit you, you're more fucked than if you are in a car. People on bikes are a little too trigger happy when it comes to middle fingers, I often feel, because it's like if someone just goes off the rails because you did that, you're fucked. Like we said, you're more fucked than if you had a car. So I guess just please be a little more patient when biking, because it might save you some trouble.
In this video, we have another close call, but this time it's not with another vehicle.
Is it an animal?
So, this rider was cruising down, enjoying the scenery.
Oh, it is an animal! You dumb bird!
The rider's quick reflexes and attentiveness saved the day, as he
Good.
was able to swerve and avoid a potentially dangerous collision.
Good. I'm glad the bird is okay.
Let's talk about the lessons we can learn from this close call.
Always keep your eyes on the road.
It's important to always stay focused when you're riding.
Me and Bandito and L are so in sync right now. We come from the same country and we have the same mind. I love this man.
Distractions can be deadly, so keep your eyes and your mind on the task at hand.
Exactly.
In this clip, we have a rider cruising on the highway. The motorcyclist is riding on the left lane, preparing to exit at a later point.
Okay.
But all of a sudden, a truck appears on the left lane, blocking the motorcyclist's path.
Oh shit.
As you can see, the truck driver didn't see the motorcyclist and made a sudden lane change, cutting off the motorcyclist's path.
But he honked.
This incident serves as a reminder of the importance of defensive driving.
That's what I was saying. Defensive driving will just keep you out of trouble. It's a good idea to be defensive when driving. But man, motorcycles are cool though. Like, just a badass factor can like, cause yeah, it's more dangerous. Yeah, your aunt is probably come at you. Like, I know someone who died, or your grandma or something, because they always say it. I know someone who died from a motorcycle crash. And it's like, yeah, that sucks. That's of course horrible. But like, it's badass, right? I just put out a tweet that I would want to go to, or I replied to a tweet saying I don't want to go to war, because I'm not ready to get drone striked by someone, even though I didn't even see the fucking drone. And I was just walking on my way to, I don't know, be alive, and all of a sudden pff, you're dead. But I might just do it because like seeing that army here, I'm like, damn, it does look badass though. And if there's anything that is important in life, it's not family, it's not people, it's not even materialistic things like money or so. Who gives a fuck about money? I just want to look badass. That's the most important thing in life.
Distracted driving is a dangerous behavior that puts not only the distracted driver at risk, but also every other road user. It's responsible for thousands of deaths and
on your
every
phone.
year.
Are you crazy? Why would you do that?
This driver is using the middle lane to turn left instead of the left turn lane.
Ooh, okay.
This is dangerous and can cause accidents. And if you miss it, turn around safely at the next opportunity.
Exactly. Thank you, Crash
A car
Bandito.
can be seen approaching a junction with a yield line, indicating that the car should give way to other traffic.
Ah, he says sorry. Look, I understand that you are angry. I've seen this. There was a little preview that we skipped, but I did see it. And he goes off at this driver. And I'm like, I understand being upset about this, because like we said, you're a little more vulnerable when driving. But like, he's saying sorry. Mistakes can happen. Even the most experienced drivers sometimes make stupid mistakes. And you're just gonna have to deal with it, man.
I kommer altid dernede fra. I kører bare ud. Du har fuld vigepligt, mand. Jeg har dig på kamera. Du ryger på YouTube.
Road signs and road markings.
It's just like, let's just put this in perspective, right? You're the driver in the car. You make a silly mistake. You're like, oh shit. Hey man, I'm really sorry. And the other driver's just like this. You fucking asshole! What do you don't you see fucking markings? Are you right in the head? Okay, fucking camera. They're just still like, hey man, you're right. That was an honest mistake, you know, can happen. But I mean, it went good. Nobody got hurt. I fucking dare you! Are you right in the head?
As you can see in this footage, a motorcyclist is riding on a single lane when a car attempts to overtake.
Oh, this happens so often. People are like, a biker? I'm just gonna drive past them even though it's uncomfortably close and I'm a moron! Look at this, look at this, look at this.
This is a very dangerous situation.
Look at this.
Puts the rider's life in danger.
Look at this from the right as well. Are you okay in the head?
Take a closer look at the footage. You can see the car approaching from behind in the mirror of the motorcyclist.
Look, if you get upset at this, like that driver from the last clip did, alright, I get it. This is not an honest mistake. This is you being a like full on. Like there's no like excuse why you would do this. You're just a full on
that the driver of the car didn't take into account the safety of the motorcyclist and attempted to overtake without sufficient space.
You gotta be really some type of moron.
It's important to always be aware of your surroundings.
Alright. Crash Bandito, I like you, man, alright? I like you, but you're over-explaining it a little bit, like, yeah. Obviously. Obviously, you're supposed to be aware of your surroundings, alright? I mean, thank you, but like, okay, we understand.
We're going to talk
That's
about
an
an incident
where big sun flare, goddamn. Almost hit by a Mustang, right?
The motorcyclist was waiting at the red
Whoa,
light.
that's not... Sorry, but he's not almost hit by a Mustang. That guy just straight hit him from behind.
We're going to talk about an incident where a motorcyclist was hit by a
Mustang. Oh, okay, I misheard. I thought he said was almost hit by a Mustang. I'm sorry about that, Crash Bandito. I'm sorry, okay? Please forgive me for this honest mistake. Don't get angry like the one driver in the one clip where I was also acting like a moron reenacting it.
Well, you need to look up and pay attention, you know? Damn, man.
I mean, to be fair, she is saying I'm sorry and saying it's my fault. Alright, so at least she's not an asshole about it. We can appreciate that fact that she's not an asshole about it. We can appreciate that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is not a close call, man. That is not a close call. This is just straight up a crash. Let's just put this like this. Seems like a solid white line. Why would you switch from the left to then suddenly the right? That's a solid one, man. That's a solid one. Also, I understand why you would want to go through cars, right? But I don't know. It seems very dangerous. Like, I understand people do it all the time, but I don't know, man.
Dangers of lane splitting, which is a common practice among motorcyclists.
Like, do you just not check your mirrors? Like, what the hell?
Lane splitting is the act of riding a motorcycle between two lanes of traffic, usually to avoid traffic congestion.
Like, you have mirrors for a
While
reason,
it may
right?
seem like a good idea at first, it can be extremely dangerous if not done properly.
That's a very solid line also.
The main reason why lane splitting is dangerous is because it puts motorcyclists in very close proximity.
Also, I'm going to give you a little tip, right? Because this person does not do this. I'm going to give you, like, this is serious Trevor right now. If you ever get hit on something like a motorcycle, sure, you can get up, but always, always check yourself. Check yourself. Feel if there's anything wrong, because you're pumped full of adrenaline. You don't feel anything. You have no idea if you're really hurt. Okay, check yourself. See if there's nothing wrong, and then you can start walking and talking and doing stuff.
Sir, are you okay? Do you know where you are?
I think he knows. I mean, at least he remembers his bike.
As a motorcyclist, it's inevitable that at some point you'll get pulled over by a police officer.
Yep.
Police officers are there to serve and protect us.
Yep.
So, whether you're a seasoned rider...
Yeah, okay, but look, while yes, they can also be a little abusive with their power, right? I've seen videos of like where a biker is just going somewhere, like he's coming to an intersection and a bunch of riders go straight past him through a red light, speeding and everything, and the cop comes to the one who was just sitting there following the rules, and he's like, all right, who are you buddies, because otherwise you're gonna get arrested. Like, there was this one guy, he had a camera, so he was lucky, and the cop was like, either tell me who your buddies are or you're gonna get a ticket. And if he didn't know them because he wasn't part of that group, but he still got the ticket, and if you want to fight it, it's the same amount as just paying the ticket. He was just fucked anyway. Even though he did nothing wrong. Nothing. He was just sitting there, following rules. Luckily, the video got so many views that he could pay for like 1,000 tickets. But hey, man, I don't understand why that cop did that. Because you got power, right? You need, like Uncle Ben said, you got to treat it with the right responsibility, motherfucker.
Remember that getting pulled over is just part of the experience. And as long as we approach it with respect and a positive attitude, we can make it a stress-free interaction.
Can I get off? Oh, okay.
Let's see what happened to the...
I hit my head on it. I was changing out the tires.
Gotta have your plate visible, man. Gotta have it visible. He is correct, the officer. You gotta have it visible. But I am gonna end the video here, because there's still a minute left. If you really want to see how this interaction goes, you gotta click the link in the description. I'm sorry. Subscribe to Crash Bandito NL, okay? Help out a fellow Dutch brother. I'm gonna say thank you for watching, because I am appreciative. I am, actually, even though it may not seem like it, but I am.